Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Better. I am playing Dark Souls 3, the weapon playthroughs. Last episode we did ourselves Sister Freed. And just the entirety of the Ashes of Ariandel DLC. And we got ourselves two new sorceries, which are gonna be kinda useless to me. But it's still cool. And this episode we're gonna go into the Dreg Heap. Try to take care of the Demon Princess. Or Demon Prince, sorry. And then also try to go and grab the last couple of things I still need. Like the murky hand scythe and some other crap. Right, let's see how I'm gonna fare now that I'm stronger. Actually, I don't really need to kill these enemies though. I'm just gonna run past them. They're a little bit annoying. See ya! I'm lagging though. Right, let's go up here. And normally all the way back here should be the murky hand scythe. That is pretty dang good. I can just ignore all the rest. And now we get to deal with... Oh, that's what I was lagging. I'm getting invaded in this place because this is... This right here. This is the PvP place. It's insane. Like, everybody invades over here. And why, you may ask? Well, because of those goddamn angels. That's the reason why. Because it's so freaking easy to kill somebody in this place because of the freaking angels. Titanite chunk, hello. Why do I recognize you? So yeah. Those were the types I had to deal with, by the way. In oh no, okay. in the PvP shenanigans I did off camera. Usually my opponent had a lot of poise and a weapon that could not be parried, and then there's nothing I can do to win. Except stay at the back and maybe play smart with my sorceries and nick him every now and then. But usually I would just get one or two shot by the enemy, so what's the point? At that moment, like, I'm gonna get one shot or two shot anyway by this enemy, so I can't really do much except just struggle and try and hope that I will win. The thing is, or the good thing about all this, is the fact that I now am not gonna be at risk of being invaded in a pretty shitty spot. Right. There we go. We also have these Lothric Knights over here. This one dude's using a weapon from the DLC over here, a spear. We can buff everybody from your team. Or like just everybody around you, I think. And a buff, I'm not sure how powerful the buff is, but if I have to believe this Lothric Knights is pretty powerful because the Lothric Knights could probably one-shot me. Or almost one-shot me. I'm actually kind of scared of the angels over here. Because they might be capable of one-shotting me too. Well, not one-shotting me, but their life spears might do a lot of damage to me, and I'm not too beefy, so yeah, that could go a lot of different directions. You're gonna turn into a monster. No, I'm just gonna ignore you then. Alright, so normally the staff that I need is in here. Yep, the Murky Longstaff, and then I can go over here. Also, don't even care about killing these enemies over here, because they will just infinitely respawn around this area, I seem to remember. We're gonna get the Great Soul Rex. Right there, buddies. Right, and that's it. Wait, do I now have everything? No, I still need the Preacher's Right Hand. We have the Murky Hand type, which is dark damage and scales with my, well, with intelligence and, of course, faith. And aside from that, we also have that one, a sorcery and the Murky Long Staff. Chant of the Depths. Works with staff equipped in the around plan, briefly boosts strength to dark sorceries. This one's definitely used for dark sorceries though. Which means that I'm not gonna use it. Because I cannot properly use dark sorceries without having a lot of intelligence. I'm sorry, without having a lot of faith. Right, I'm also just gonna go and ignore this whole encounter, because why in the hell would I even care? Right, and now comes the part that I don't like. So I think, let me go and take a look at the spells. But I think that Great Soul Drex, a sorcery that fires Great Soul Drex that have sued for ages far within the deep. The sorcery is the highest form of Deep Soul, yep. Yeah, so this just scales, it's the strongest version of these Deep Soul spells, which are the Dark Sorceries, which means that they will do more damage if I have more faith also. But since I don't have that, I'm not going to use it. Because I'm not going to be able to do that much damage. Right, time to do the run of the angels. I will say this is definitely a place that you want to stay unembered for. Because if you're going to ember yourself, you're probably just going to die. Because somebody will invade you. In this particular spot, actually. And this is like an invasion favorite, I think. Because there's only a couple places where I can hide. I should have probably healed before I started running. Is there any other way that you can go about this? I don't know if there's any other way that you can go about this. Wait, no, I do remember. I remember another thing I can do over there. I really don't like the drag either. Well, I just find its angel shenanigans stupid. It's just like, hey, you have to deal with this thing that is firing magical beams of shit at your face. And you just have to run. Just keep on running. You don't have enough stamina? Or not enough HP? Well, you're fucked. You're not getting past it. Ow. I think running into a straight line is also not a good idea. Right, I'm gonna stand over here. Yep, to wait for this attack. That is an attack where he will try to curse you. So when you're hiding, they will emit some curse shenanigans. But that attack takes some amount of time, and then the angel will not be able to shoot light spears in your face. If you're wondering, yes, you can kill. I think you can kill the. I think you can kill the angels if you want to, but they will just get respawned. I think it's these assholes I have to kill to kill the angels. And there we go. Okay, I don't need anything in this particular part over here. There's a lot of weapons and plus 3 rings over here, but I don't need any of them, so I'm just gonna go and ignore them. There we go. I was about to say, can you give me a freaking flamberge? Right, so even if you're the crazy, or at least pretty crazy high level, well, not a crazy high level, but even if you are pretty high level for this area is still quite freaking difficult. Also, Pyromancer Zoe is overpowered. The amount of damage her freaking Pyromancers do is insane. She also has S's, which I forgot. Which means that I'm just gonna go and run past her, because she's not worth my time. She only drops a Pyromancy, and that's it. You can also, of course, get the Desert Pyromancer set around here if you want to. But I already have my Fashion Soul set, so I don't give a single crap. It is quite handy if you can see the beams being fired at you, because then you actually have a chance of being able to dodge some of them. Alright, come on, roll, god dang it. Also, if you're falling and he shoots you with one of those, you're gonna be stunned. Or like, I'm sorry, you're gonna get counter damage going, I think. Which means, or like, not like critical damage, but counter damage. Which means it's gonna do more damage. There we go, die. And now, 11 minutes, nice. Seems like I'm gonna be able to do some of the Ring City, maybe, depending on how the Demon Princess is gonna go. I already got the bonfire, so I think I'm gonna go to the shrine and level up again. Just sell some of my pocket souls again. Some of my pocket souls. I don't like using them because I don't really know how much I will get. That's the reason why I'm selling all these.
Ashen 1.
There we go.
Very then.
How much health do I actually have though? Because I don't have that much. Yeah, I only have 800 health because of the fact that I'm using the ring that reduces the cost of my FP, or like of my spells. Because normally like 25 figure, which would mean like 1000 health or whatever, is good enough in my opinion. Well, it doesn't really matter too much. You die. I feel like it doesn't really matter too much how much I put in HP. I always just die really fast. At least in this game. Almost every single boss hits you like a freaking truck. It's just a matter of dying in 1, 2, 3, or 4 hits. Or maybe more, depending on what armor or whatever you're wearing. I keep on forgetting which one I'm supposed to kill first. I think I need to kill the one with the loose flesh first. Yeah, so that would be you. It's a good thing I have sorceries, which means that I can attack at range. Some people might be watching this and being like, what the fuck are you even supposed to do? Well, it's the magical Dark Souls word of get good. Like this one. Well, this is enemy management, which is quite difficult to do. Which is probably one of the most difficult things to do in Dark Souls. That's it. We're just gonna walk through this thing for a moment. And shoot you in the face. When these guys are on fire, they have more defense than all jazz. When they're not on fire, they have less defense. So you could go for the weaker one, but the weaker one is just going to stay at the back and use some poison attacks. While the one that's on fire will actually be like right on your tail and try to murder you. Also, these guys can inflict toxic, so you don't want to be toxic. Trust me. Speaking of which, I did not notice the team over there. Oh boy, let me go run. Right, you're gonna have to go and get, yeah. If I'm lucky I can stun this dude. Do some damages that way. There we go. That's so much freaking damage. Let me go and finish off the Crystal Soul Spear, and then it's time for phase number 2. Because yes, after all of that insanity, there is still a phase 2. And in phase 2, this guy is resistant against everything. Except for Black Knight weaponry and Lorian's Greatsword, which is made to destroy demons. Aside from that, he's resistant against everything. Has new attacks, has more damage, has more HP, I'm pretty sure. Well, he at least has more defense, which means he's gonna have more HP in the long run. Alright, so he's gonna fire his beam. Yes. Okay, nice, managed to dodge him. He's gonna charge up, that's gonna be a shockwave, he gets too close when he does that. That attack is such a difficult attack to avoid. Man, lucky. Same with this one. I never really know how to properly dodge some of those attacks that he uses that he like... where he throws some fireballs in your way. Oh boy. Nice. Let's go for the crit. For that tiny amount of damage when you think about it. Oh well, there will be one day where I'm gonna be able to use his weakness against him in the form of Black Knight weaponry. The Black Knight weaponry is always good. So I might use some of the Black Knight weapons. Well, I will. If I can, I will definitely use the Black Knight weaponry against these dudes. Makes the battles a lot easier. There we go. But aside from that, this is just like one big ol' endurance run. I find it so funny that I just fly through the DLCs. It always happens, and I find it absolutely amazing. Right. Yeah, sure, I'll go back now and level up for a moment. In the meantime, I'm also going to go and take a look at my list of everything that I need to collect. So, the Old Moonlight, yeah, that's with Darky the Midair. The staves, so I need the Preacher's White Arm. Swamp in the Ringed City, corpse hanging on a structure in the middle. So we need to be in the middle of that place. Okay. And then we have... Whoopsie. And when it comes to the daggers, I have everything. Yep. Right now I have everything from the daggers. We need one more sorcery and one more stave. Right. It's very important to stay informed, people. And there we go. And if I can level up more, I think I can, because I'm going to still be fighting a couple of bosses and all that jazz. I'm gonna put my points into HP from this point onward. Just to be able to take like that one more hit or whatever. That'd be quite nice. But thanks for the small envoy banner. Now let's get a freaking move on. The Pope requires your assistance. How much damage am I gonna take from the archers? If they hit me. They normally / usually don't hit me. Oh yeah, I'm also probably gonna get invaded. Now I'm thinking about it. just saw the game save, so yep. Can you believe it? Can you believe the fact that like when I entered the Drag Heap, instantly invaded. When I entered the Ring City, instantaneously invaded. It's insane. And the question is this guy gonna get to me before I can make my tactical retreat? Oh yeah, I think so. I also think I just saw some dude with a pretty weak weapon, so I'm probably not gonna be able to take care of him. Wait, relative is down, she fucking pushed me off. I'm actually very interested to see if the dude managed to find me or not. Oh yeah, he did. Look at him go! There we go. Get fucked, mate. That should have hit you, man. That should have hit you. Oh well. Once again, at least I'm not embered anymore. Who needs more health? I sure as I don't. How resistant are you to magic? Well, I don't know. You, however. Okay, no, you're the same as yours. Okay. I thought that these ones would have more because of the crystals on their back. They might be resistant to dark damage though, but I'm not sure. Alright. Probably didn't need to shoot that second soul spear, but oh, time points. Nice. Right, are you gonna spawn at your usual place, Ring Knight? Yeah, because I had some weird shit happen to me before. In the last playthrough, I seem to remember having some weird spawn locations for some enemies. There we go. Everything fine? No. Follow Jim. You can actually get a lot of really good items from the enemies over here. Can I kick you? There we go. Now how much damage will you take from a Crystal Soul Spear? Okay, a lot of damage. Quite a lot more than I expected. There we go. Right, should be one more. One thing that I like, that I find so unfortunate about these enemies is that you cannot, like, there's no miracle in the game that will teach you that specific type of miracle. Where you could heal and damage the enemies around you, that would be amazing. But that miracle is not in the game, that doesn't exist. Which is so stupid, because it could have been so goddamn amazing. Right, there's a Ring Knight in here, somewhere. Where are you, buddy? Right, he's down here, right? Yep. Now you blocked my shit. I missed. Thank you for that driving stone. Ow. God fucking... Why do I even try? I'm going up again. Alright, you. What are you gonna do? One. Cat. Wow, sure. So can you use your weapon art when I was just about to kick you. Okay. I was not sure if I was going to survive that. I saw him charge it, and I had no idea where he was going to aim that, and I was like, I might be dead now. But I am not. Huzzah. Alright, and now we have these dudes over here. I was just about to ask the question, like, how much defense do I have? And then I noticed, like, I don't have a lot of defense. Not that it matters to... Oh yeah, right, I still have all these freaking dark leggings from farming the enemies. Oh well. I could just go and wear some dark leggings. Yeah, sure. I like this. Are you kidding me? Now, how much more do I have from that, actually? Not that much. The absorption is what counts, actually. If you're wondering how, like... I don't specifically know how the defense works. But if you take a look at your defense, like you have your normal defenses. But it's actually the absorption that counts. The absorption is the stuff that determines how much damage you will take. And yeah. I don't have a lot. And I probably won't get a lot, because I'm gonna be wearing my freaking Pope robe. And my Pyromancer crown, so I'm not gonna get much more than I already have. So I just have to get good. As I have done many times before. There we go. That entire encounter over there, though, it's a pretty shitty encounter. I will agree. Yep. It's especially shitty because of the fact that it's like... They throw 3 of those freaking... They throw 3 of those goddamn Herald Knights on your face, and they're bad. They're like... They're not an enemy you should mess with. Or well, yeah. I think the only good way of fighting them is by dropping in on them. Also, I forgot that dude is alive. And with that I mean like the dude that's above me. Can he actually heal other ones? I don't think so. I think he can only heal himself. And damage me. Which could be an issue though. Ow. There you go. No. Right. There we go. Okay, now. Let's go and see about dealing with the little shit creatures. Oh boy. Like, what kind of a chance did I really get? This is like the archers that are... Ow. The whole like archer part in the beginning. It's one of the examples why people like to invade in here. Because people who don't really know how the entire shit works usually get killed by the archers, or you can bait them out. to try and get them killed by the archers. And then you have the part where I was just at, with all the Herald Knights. It's also a prime example of an area where you can just fuck everybody over. And yeah, there's more. Like, the entire Ringed City is filled with encounters that are really difficult, because this is supposed to be like this DLC signifies the end of Dark Souls, which is like, oh boy. I understand why they did what they did. It's an amazing way to end the series, in my opinion. But there's just so many things that an invader can abuse in this area. And there's also a couple of encounters that are just plain freaking unfair. But that's Dark Souls in a nutshell. There's a lot of unfair shenanigans in Dark Souls. Or in the Souls series in general. This isn't too big of an exception. You know, since I'm not going to be able to retrieve my souls anyway, I'm just going to go and run. I don't care. There's like 5 of them in here, rapidly casting their shit spell at me. Right, so the only thing I have to do is get in between or past these dudes. There we go. This is actually usually what I do. The last time I was actually trying to maybe clear the enemies and actually fight these dudes, but there's no point in fighting. They give a lot of souls, but at this point I don't need them. And also, fighting 3 of them at the same time, it's not that fun. Usually the thing they want you to do is climb upwards and just do a plunging attack on them, like I showed in the beginning. Like when I went to the DLC to grab the Aquamarine Dagger. That is, I think, the way that the game expects you to do this. Right. So apparently somewhere in the middle is the Preacher's right arm. I think I just remembered where it is. Which could be a little bit of an issue. But we'll have to see. I shall partake. Not you. Really, 2 of you at the same time? And of course, since... Oh my god. And of course, since these enemies are magic related, they're of course also going to be resistant to magic. And yeah, I'm using magic so. Really? You're going to go and walk back to your friend over there? There we go. Okay. You know what? I don't actually think I need to care too much about that giant. And instead I mean like I don't really need to care too much about the stuff that he summons. There we go, got the Preacher's right arm. There will now be a lot of those dudes chasing me. Maybe. I'm not quite yet. There we go. We live. I'm gonna get myself the shortcut. So now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to reach the point where I basically make myself ready for the next episode, where I'm just gonna go and fight all the bosses that are left. So yeah. I'm wondering, are you resistant to magic? I know you're resistant to dark, but I'm not sure about the magic part. Because otherwise I might have a little bit of an issue. Also, there's an enemy over here to push you back into the fire. Because From Software loves you and wants to take care of you. Wow. Never happened before, by the way. That's the first time that that has happened to me. Oh yeah, right, I didn't like those that much. Yeah, sure. Oh, now I know what I did wrong. Oh no, no, wait, no. I didn't do anything wrong. I did it the way that I usually do it. I guess I wasn't fast enough. Because I do have quite a lot of time left. Yep. And then we have the spiraling Tower of Confusion. It's a good thing that I know where the hell I'm going. Right. And then suddenly skeletons. Well, this place does look quite a lot like the catacombs, so I guess it makes some amount of sense. I'm not gonna attack you when you go into your parry stance, because I'm gonna get parried and probably one shot, knowing this DLC. Do you now see why I run past most of my problems in this game and in this DLC? Because I get one shot by almost anything anyway. So. Right, so the only thing I'm supposed to beat is the freaking boss. Right, the preacher's right arm. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Feasting branch. Use souls to weave a sharp branch to fillet prey. Can be used repeatedly. I'm gonna take a look when I'm back at Firelink, which will be at the end of the episode. I'm gonna see about what I can do with, like, I'm gonna see what I need to upgrade this thing. If that thing's gonna be upgraded, like, be able to be upgraded to level 10, or if I'm gonna have to, or if it's just gonna go to level 5. How much damage is that? It's like 60 damage. I would like to say that's a lot of damage, but as you can quite clearly see, it's not. 161. That's not too bad. This place really is kind of the safe spot. Yeah, there's a message over here. It's a well-placed message. My good sir. This is the safe spot. I kind of want to shoot him in the face, but yeah, my soul spears are homing in on his hands. I'm probably not going to be able to knock him out before he does the crazy natural attack. Which just means that I'm gonna have to get the fuck out of here. Yep. There we go. And now it's just a matter of getting him into his stun mode. And that's it from me and my spells. And time to send you to the pits of Hades. There you go. I'm pretty dang positive that it's going to be resistant to magic. You know what, at the end of the playthrough I'm going to try to remember doing this. But I'm really going to try to look up at the end of the playthrough like which enemies or like which bosses were resistant to magic. Well, I know two of them, which is the Saros and Aldrich. but it means people like Freed and now Miller also. There's one thing that I do know about Dark Souls 2 though, and a lot of the DLC bosses in that game. I like just the DLC in general, which in the DLC in that game, dark damage or just magic damage in general is just trash. It isn't useful in, or at least I don't know, man. I remember using my lightning spears in a co-op playthrough in Ilium Lois, and it didn't do a lot. Did not do a lot. I don't remember the other DLCs though, how strong I was. I haven't rewatched those videos quite yet. Right, let's see, the Preacher's Right Arm, Twinkling Titanite, yep, as expected. The same for Mangrove Staff and Archdeacon Staff, yeah, wow. That's a lot of staffs. That's a lot of staffs, yeah. A lot of staves. This thing does already have an A scaling though. Let me just go and... I don't have anything else to spend my stuff on anyway. Let's see though. Once again, the leathers aren't always correct. Like some weapons can have an S scaling, but other weapons can have a better A scaling, which is kind of weird, but I have seen it happen before. But no, it's not better, so so it will stay freaking trash forever. Alright people, that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode, or just fit, where I was playing Dark Souls 3 The Weapon Playthroughs. And next episode, we are finally, we are gonna finish up this game, normally. Depending on how the bosses go. I have a feeling that Midir is gonna take half a year. The same for, well, maybe not the same for Gale. I do know that Half-Light's gonna be an issue, probably. Since I'm probably gonna get 1-shot or 2-shot anyway. But now I do have some sorceries that I can use, and a little bit of PvP experience, so... We'll see how that's gonna go. Goodbye.